YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, and I got a question for you. If you were one of those double Cygor players before the Beastmen DLC, is it still safe for you to double Cygor after the DLC? Well, thanks to Sovereign for sending in this replay, we're gonna find out, okay? We're gonna see whether or not, if for you, double the Cygor is double the pleasure still after the update. I mean, sometimes you might even want a triple Cygor, right? I mean, can you even really have too many Cygors? The answer is no, of course. But let's take a look at the double Cygor build here, sent in by Sovereign. He's got a Great Bray Shaman, Lore of Shadows that is rocking Pendulum, Pit of Shades, and I believe Enfeebling Foe. He's facing off against Alarielle the Radiant, and she is riding around on her Great Eagle. Does have a Star of Avalorn, Shield of Thorns, and we're also going to have Earth Blood. Now, if we look at the Beastman army, it's some Ungor Spearmen spread out around the Butchers of Kalkengard, the Eye of Morslib, a standard Cygor, a Jabberslide, which is just such a cute little puppy. It just needs some attention. Come on, pet him. Anyway, here we go. It's a couple of Ungor Raiders, and we're going to see the Bray Shaman get out front and try and do some damage. The Elf army consists of a couple of Rangers, 3 Phoenix Guard, some Dragon Princes on either flank, and then also the Fireborn Dragon Princes. This is a very elite army for the High Elves, and it can do tremendous damage to most things the Beastmen bring. And they're hoping that this elite build will probably overwhelm, especially with the healing power from Alarielle. But look at Alarielle trying to heal. This is a Pit of Shades within the Star of Avalorn. It's an odd conundrum that you see happen, and apparently the Pit of Shades has a stronger pull than the Star. That was a really beautiful Pit of Shades by the Great Bray Shaman. Just annihilated that Dragon Prince there, so that was very well played. Dragon Princes probably thought they had an easy kill, and it just did not turn out that way. You can see the Cygors bullying on these Dragon Princes. The Rangers are good against slow armor, and ergo are pretty decent against these forces, but in some places they're being overwhelmed. Look at here, the Sons of Goros were hidden. Some Chaos Warhounds, and they've now pounced in the back of these Rangers. However, on the Beastman side, the Butchers of Kalkengard have now become the Butchered of Kalkengard, as their meat roasted on the flaming skewers of the Fireborn will taste ever so delectable tonight at the Elf camp, should they survive the battle. A couple of them have turned into free-range Butchers, and will maybe be ready to eat later on. We're going to have the Sons of Goros. Not a lot of good targets for the Sons of Goros here outside of Alarielle, and I don't think Alarielle is planning to make herself available for the Sons of Goros. It's just not a date that she is interested in. She's really more into Phoenix Kings, and I don't think Centaurs really qualify. I mean, Malekith, he was able to pull it off. He was able to be the Phoenix King. But I just don't think it's going to work for the Centaurs. Anyway, Alarielle decides that she does want to come down and pet this beautiful Jabberslide, and she likes it. It's fun. Just like we thought it would be. I mean, he just likes to play. Look at him. These things really are adorable. I should just paint the whole thing pink. Anyway, you can see that the Phoenix Guard doing what Phoenix Guards do best. Just slaughter just about everything in the game, so long as they're not being hit by a Breath or Vortex spell. We're facing elite infantry that's good against infantry. Phoenix Guard is a very, very stout unit, and they really clean that up. We still have a Dragon Prince over here, and then the Fireborn. The Bray Shaman was chasing off a unit. It's now coming back, and the Fireborn are now all ganged up on the Cygor. Things looking a little rough for the Beastmen, but not if Bray Daddy has something to say about it. He's dropping another Pit of Shades here. And this bunched up Dragon Prince, Pit of Shades does a lot of damage when a unit is bunched inside of it. And just, again, utterly annihilates the Fireborn. And Alarielle tried to save him, but it was too late. And just another epic Pit of Shades by the Great Bray Shaman. He's got 52 kills. Those are some valuable kills. Now Alarielle finds herself petting a much larger, much angrier creature who is stomping her under hoof. And the Sons of Goros have finally come back for that second date that she never approved of. So she is not really loving life right now. Not the company that she hoped to surround herself with on a Saturday night or Sunday, whenever it is you're watching this, but whatever the case. So Alarielle in pretty bad shape here. And it is a very close battle. She's going to do some healing, try and keep these Phoenix Guard in the fight for as long as possible. This fight's definitely not over. There are some Rangers that got way too far away, I think, chasing a unit. They are needed over here, but I mean, you still got Phoenix Guard. And It's going to be some powerful stuff here. There's still a great Bray Shaman around to support, but I mean, look at all these Phoenix Guard. Definitely cut down Jabberslide. I mean, you can just watch the hit points getting deleted off these large targets, and that definitely helped this other Phoenix Guard stay in the fight longer. Ilariel's going to charge in and try and help out as well. I don't know how much magic the Bray Shaman has left after 2 Pits of Shades. Pits of Shade? Pit of Shades? Yeah, Pits of Shades. Pits of Shadeses. How about that? We'll say it in Gollum speak. Though here comes a Pendulum. That Bray Shaman, man, he is earning his pay today. He is earning that pay. Lure of Shadows is still an excellent choice. Sons of Goros are coming back for what they hope is going to be a 3rd date with Ilariel. We'll see whether it pans out that way, but that Pendulum may have been enough to kind of swing this back into favor of the Beastmen. It's otherwise a very close fight. That Jabberslide has honestly gotten a lot of kills, considering the kind of company that it's been keeping in this battle, which is Dragon Princes and Phoenix Guard. These are kind of tough customers. They don't really like to give up the kills so easy, so I think pretty decent performance from the Jabberslide. We'll check it out after the battle as we see what happens here. That Ranger unit that's coming back got greeted by the Great Bray Shaman and the Eye of Morslib, and when the Eye of Morslib is upon you, probably aren't long for the battlefield, especially if he uses Warp Gaze on you. But anyway, there goes the Great Bray Shaman. The Great Gray Shaman. Whoa! And that rock tagged Ilariel right in the back of the head. That was brutal. Anyway, Ilariel put up an epic fight here, but I don't think they can hold on at this point. The Jabberslide does really nice damage against infantry. It's poison, magical attacks, which is going to bypass the physical resistance. Phoenix Guard, which is one of the things that kind of helps them be more survivable. So this ends up being a very close fight, and I don't disagree with the pick of the elves, and I didn't catch it specifically while recording this, but in the beginning, the elf player did a couple of really nice dodges, one with an infantry unit, one with a cavalry dodging the stones being hurled by the Eye of Morslib and a Cygor. So I thought some really skillful play on the part of the elf player, butchering the butchers of Kalkengard, like literally playing the Uno reverse card on them, turning them into the butchered. So, I mean, the elf player here had some nice plays. It wasn't enough to win it in the end. I think the 2 Pits of Shadeses, sorry, I forgot we were going to add that Gollum type thing onto the end. I think those were definitely crucial in trying to swing the battle as a whole. If we look at the Great Bray Shaman, that almost 4,000 damage value. That is obscenely good, that is, for a Great Bray Shaman. So, I mean, very well played there by Sovereign. As far as Victor Manuel Vicente here, again, I thought he had some nice plays. Ilariel did pretty decent. Some of the Rangers, I mean, I didn't expect much from them. The Phoenix Guard, one of them did pretty good in terms of value. The other 2 were kind of mediocre. Dragon Princes, look at this one cleaned up, but look at this, 0 value off one of the Dragon Princes. That is insane. I'm guessing this may have been the one that got hit by the pit. I don't know how they got 0 value. This Fireborn, though, they were owning. They were really owning until they got hit by that Pit of Shades. That was a rough swing there for Victor. And honestly, I didn't know Pit of Shades could be so effective against cavalry, and it probably isn't in a lot of circumstances. But I think there was something key here where Sovereign used his chariot in one sense, and he used the Cygor in the other. And when those targets get blobbed up on, again, I don't know this for sure, but it seems to me like with the Pit of Shades, the denser something is where you set it off, the more damage it does. It's almost like it reacts the amount of mass that is in the vicinity of it when it goes off. And it did a ton of damage, so I have to keep that in mind whenever I'm using Lure of Shadows. I mean, that was extremely effective. But anyway, thanks to Sovereign for sending this one in. Really appreciate him. Appreciate Puggington sending in the replay recently. We've had other good ones from like Consul of Rome recently as well. If you all want to send in a replay, make sure you go to my Discord. We have a Warhammer 2 replay. We have a replay area for Rome 2 as well. If there's other stuff you need to submit, you can ask the moderators. There's a link for how to join my Discord in every video. It's free. You can mute all the stuff. You don't have to get all the notifications. It's fine, but we'd love to have you there. Or you can send it to airtotalwar@gmail.com. You can just attach the replay to it. Tell me a little bit about it. I love getting replays from you. I've got some of my own, too. I'll show you some more of those here soon. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this one. HeirofCarthage signing out for now, and I will see you soon with some more action in Total War Warhammer 2.